Hey friends, thanks again for joining us. We're talking about costs and where costs can really increase in family law dissolution. And if you have any questions about this, please hit us up at chat@ashmorelawfirm.com, chat@ashmorelawfirm.com. Thanks again for watching. Please like, subscribe, and share on any video platform that you see this on. I love doing these videos for you. If you leave me a direct message, I will reply back to you or make it the subject of a follow-up video series. Thanks again. So more on how costs can increase in a family law dissolution. Well, one of the biggest ones is, the fight over intense hostility over how we're going to raise our children now that we have separate households, right? I never liked the way you parented. I never liked the way you parented. And we're going to go down to the courthouse. We're going to have this big battle over who's the better parent. And let's face it, the court knows that until the lawsuit was filed, for the most part, a large majority of parents were doing just fine, and they were really all okay. And in fact, they were all in with the other parent's parenting style. Not in every case, but in many, many, many cases. So when the court hears all this disparaging evidence, this is something that mother does, this is something that father does. The court has, heard that thousands and thousands and thousands and thousands and thousands of times, knows that in all those disparaging comments, there's some gravamen of truth, but also knows that these parents, for the most part, genuinely love and care and want to rear these children in the best possible way, and that they should do so with a minimum of interference. Now, custody battles can really, and contentiousness over where they're going to go to school, who's going to be in charge of medical, this, that, and the other. These battles can increase costs, and they can do so in a way that may not absolutely always be necessary. So if you're not battling things like family violence, alcoholism, drug abuse, physical abuse, what you get down at the courthouse, well, a great judge told me this, told it to my client too. What you get at the courthouse isn't fair. Fair is what you get in Dallas in the fall. What you get at the courthouse is reasonable. And that reasonable standard is set out by the people we elect in Austin. And it's put into the Texas Family Code. And it's put into the Texas Rules of Civil Procedure and the Texas Rules of Evidence. And you go down there and you have that. You're locked into that ring. You pull up the ropes. You step in. You put your gloves on and you start pounding, and guess what you get at the outcome of that? You get what's in that Texas Family Code. You get the facts put into the ring that is the courtroom, and the facts are applied to those laws that are set by the people we elected in Austin for the last 30, 40, 50 years, and those laws predict and control that outcome. And the judge makes a ruling based on those laws and the evidence and facts that the judge heard about how the parents are going to handle school, handle education decisions, healthcare decisions, invasive medical care decisions. So again, this is a place where a lot of self-help can be used to reach a compromise, because for the most part, most parents really are good, loving, caring people. And just because they're dissolving their marriage, there doesn't need to be this intense hostility about how the children are going to be raised. Because if you cannot agree, you're not going to get what's fair. You're going to get what's in the Texas Family Code. You're going to get a reasonable result at the courthouse. So again, a compromise here can save a lot of time, energy, resources in a family law case. Thanks again. Please like, subscribe, and share. More on Texas family law coming next.